Okay, guys, it is your boy RPG Fans Only Show here, and we are recording a live stream. I'm going to try to make this an hour-long live stream. Um, and so I'm not going to do that by intention, just, just by playing the game. I might play it for an hour long. Yeah, so Konami Arcade Classics, as you can see, this game uh, came out fucking 1980-ish. So they're trying to bring back the 1980-ish games, which kind of the worst era to bring back games, considering that that's kind of the fucking crack era of gaming history. Um, so not pretty, not pretty to think about. You know, so I guess they try to do a lot with the visuals to make them pop out cracky-ish. I guess I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but let's not remember that for Konami's arcade classics from the 1980s. This game has a lot of games that I have never played in my life. Yi Air Kung Fu I have played for the Xbox 360, but that is the remake version, and it is very garbage of a game. But that's kind of what they had back in the day, so I really can't complain too much. I'm gonna save the slot here. So yes, I am using my actual PlayStation 1. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to be playing some Konami arcade classics, very old games. So if you guys are new to this channel, it's been a while since I've live streamed anything. I apologize, guys. I've just been hella busy lately, and but I do plan on getting back into that eventually in the future, and see where that takes us. And yeah, they have little biographies. That's pretty cool, interesting as fuck. Um, yeah, so if you're new to this channel, or you're new to this live stream, everything you need to know about this game will be on the left-hand side of the screen, which I call my live stream notes, as well as my next two live streams that I plan on playing after this. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Welcome back, Octa Inception, Ghost Jack. I missed you guys. I'm back on it. They actually told me to play this game from Reddit and from the comments, so I'm going to check this game out. Like I said, try to do at least like an hour live stream and kind of look back into the old school Konami classics, the games, some of these games that made some of these games we play nowadays possible. Some of these games actually starting their own genres, which spread out into others starting their own genres as well. This game obviously would be close to Ice Climber. I don't know if that came first or Rock and Rope did, but judging by the overall graphics, I'm guessing Rock and Rope did. So we got a lot of games here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 games. I don't know if we'll be playing all of them, since this is like a random live stream type shit. But I guess we can check out a couple of them. So let's play a little bit of some Yi Air Kung Fu. The Xbox 360 remake is a little bit better than this one. But you can play 2 players with this, which was also cool, if you wanted to revisit the old times with your friends. That was now made possible. Alrighty. Alrighty. So I have played this game um, on the Xbox 360, like I said. The goal of this game is to, obviously, it's like a fighting game, but it's a really janky one. It's a fighting game where every fight is kind of like a boss, so you have to figure out your opponent's patterns in order to take them out. And if you can't do that, then you're just not gonna win. It's as simple as that. Because they get really cheap. Like I know Nuncha and Star for sure, pretty OP ass motherfuckers, because they actually throw projectiles. So mm, it's kind of like a rock paper scissors of that sort. Oh shit. Got her. So yeah, very heavy combo based. You play as Oolong, and you gotta go through all 5 of these guys. They're pretty strong. Pole is the most dangerous, but all you have is your kung fu skills, which if you ask me is a little hacks. I really do have to focus when I play these type of games. Just because the enemy can be hacked. The enemy can be hacked. Good shit though. For a fighting game, it's not bad for its era. It's probably the most technically impressive game, because a lot of games from that era didn't really have good color. It wasn't Road Rage or whatever that other car game, and to this game came out, did the graphics actually start improving, which means these games came out later towards the end of the 1980s period, so they had technically more impressive. God damn. Yeah. Never could beat this game even back in those days. Never really had this game because I wasn't born around that time, but this is definitely one of those games that was not forgiving. You had to know these patterns, or there's just no way in hell you're just winning. Got him. Pattern based, you have to know them, or you're not winning shit. So Pole is the guy that I know for sure I'm not going to win against. But my strategy with him, just kind of keep your distance, because he is a fast attacker, but also just kind of attack at the same time that he attacks. Because he attacks, when he starts spinning that little pole of his, he's getting ready to combo you, so just be ready. Because with him, it's pretty much an all-out brawl. There's really no combo skill base with it. It's just once he starts spinning that pole, it's basically all bars bared. Oh, that is BS. Yeah, there's no way that he should have hit me that many times in a row. Alrighty, so That was the first game on this list. I'm not a big fan of Kung Fu. Fun game. It's a fun game, but I'm not impressed by it whatsoever. Um, yeah, I definitely won't be playing that with my friends. It's a fun game to play solo, but I guess with friends it might have been a little bit funner. So let's try to find a hop into another game. Um, I played Scramble on the Android system, on the Xbox 360. Let's play a game that you can only catch. Let's play some Shaolin's Road. This is a game that you can only specifically find on the 1980 computers. And now, obviously, on the PlayStation. Um, Shaolin Road is it's what you're gonna similar to what you're gonna get to Kung Fu for the SNES. I mean, for the NES. Damn. Got him. So the goal is to obviously clear out the screen with all the bad guys. But you have to be careful because you are limited to only 3 hits. And enemy patterns do change. So yeah, make sure you keep that in mind. This isn't a one finger punch. Yeah, this game gets difficult pretty quickly. As I remembered, I have played this game in the arcade systems, and it wasn't even any easier playing it there than it is here. Yeah, these guys take as much hits as I remember. That's BS. That's totally fine, actually. Yeah, we'll just run it back for this game. Actually, we'll just play another one. That's Shaolin's Road. So there's like 10 games. I'll play at least like 5. So I've already played 3. So yeah. It wasn't until like the time of the era when Road Fighter and Year Kung Fu came out that, did we start getting games like the NES and all those better technologies. So it's pretty good to see what kind of games we had to play in the past. Road Fighter specifically had a lot of remakes such as F1 Circus and F1 Racing, and another remake called Road Rage for the NES, I think is what it's called, and just had a lot of different platforms that use this similar gaming style. A lot of games actually use this type of style, which is not really unique to the racing genre, but back in the day, this could have been a good LCD game, or LED as they want to call it, LCD, whatever you want to call it. Also, this was basically a good arcade game as well. So this game isn't really hard. It's just very therapeutic, actually. The most challenge you get is when cars actually start to shift, or when you have to get special power-ups like that. Um, yeah, I was gonna take that. Anyways, so yeah, the red cars in this game do change lanes, so you kind of do want to keep a good distance from them, as well as every other car, because obviously you don't want to run into them. So yeah, the soundtracks for games back in the day were were fairly bad. Um, they obviously didn't have Omaha sound chips and shit like that, so they had to use what they had to use with, you know, obviously keyboard soundtracks and stuff like that, and FX noises. But overall, they did a pretty good job. Okay, make sure I stay in this lane to grab that power up. So yeah, ramming to the sides will slow you down temporarily though. The game will start throwing more cars in the picture, as well as more power-ups and challenges. This is one of those, I want to say endless games, but yeah, we made it. So yeah, you have a checkpoint at every, so the game is fairly short. Most of these were arcade games, so they just want to eat up your coins and, you know, give you a good time as well. Some of these were computer ports. I know that much. Like the early computers. So I haven't noticed that the yellow ones don't move, but every other car has some type of, ooh, some type of asset to them. Just gonna slide through. I figured all the other games are kind of the same since they're mainly shooters. I mean, Shaolin Road and Year Kung Fu are kind of the same games. But, you know. Ah, shit. No, come back. I think one of those guys had a fuel tank. I am not gonna make it. Oh, got him. My fuel. Damn. Right before I could make it too. That's some shit right there. We're almost there to the second checkpoint though. That's good enough for me. We'll try one more. Sorry, this is kind of makes for some boring. Yeah, I know it makes for some really boring ass. I know I played this game in the past. Like I know I've LP'd it on my channel in the past, and you know I gave it a bad review. Like this game sucks ass. But for its time, it's really just trying to replicate how the games were back in the day. And it's also arcade classic, meaning that this most likely was made on an anniversary disc, which I'm cool with. I like the concept of that. I like arcade anniversary games. They usually have some of the best of that era, just in case you really couldn't figure out what the best of the era was. Okay. All right. I managed to pull that one off. The first time I did it though, that it didn't go so well. Um, okay, I should be able to make it here. Getting past the first level is not never hard. And there's not like any it's kind of repetitive basically. There's no like random generated cars or something like that. Each stage kind of plays out the same no matter how many times you play it. So it gives you a lot of memory pattern. There might be some varied things that change every now and then, but majority it's the same. It's the same gameplay. and they add little details to the side and little airplanes to give the game a little bit more life, which I do appreciate. Um, Games like that give me, nostalgia, make me feel nostalgic. Little extra noises and stuff like that give the game characteristic. Okay, we're gonna try out another game. This will probably be the last game on this Konami Arcade Classics live stream. Sorry I haven't been talking to you guys. Only 3 people joined stream. I guess it's been a while since I have done anything. But yeah, so yeah, guys, my next live stream will be Starfighter 7. Hope you guys will enjoy to see that. And somebody told me Evil Zone. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll play Evil Zone as well. I guess I can check out. It's a fighting game for the PlayStation. PlayStation. Okay. If it's for the PlayStation, I'll play it. That's what it's for. It's a PlayStation, you know. All right. Let's hop into another game, guys. Thank you for your donation, your $5 donation, by the way. And yeah, I will check out Evil Zone because you donated to me. So, which also helped me pick up this Konami Arcade Classic game, and that's why we're playing it right now. So I think I need a save, but I'll do that in a bit. Let's play a shooting game. Let's play Gyrus. I remember Gyrus being a little fun action game back in the day, similar to Tempest and stuff like that. But yeah, if you don't know what Gyrus is, it's a game that kind of mimics the whole Tempest feel, where you know kind of go around and take out the enemies. It kind of will give you like a Galaga feel in one way or another. But it's not. It's not Galaga. It's not even close. But it sure does feel good. A lot of, to be honest with you, I think a lot of mobile games that we get nowadays kind of copy this aspect, most likely from this game. So I do think that this game did have its own impact on the shooting genre, the shmups. I never really was a shmups type person. I think shmups are just way too hard. I cannot do shoot 'em ups for shit. I literally do think they're just way too hard. That is my own personal opinion, but you know, it is one nonetheless. And so, Gyrus is one of those games you really have to pay attention to, because the control schemes will throw you off. For somebody who's not used to playing arcade style games, this is definitely not one of the games you want to start off with. You might want to start off with something like Super Ghouls and Ghosts, or Tiger Road, or one of those games. This would not be the good game to start off with. Or Trojan. Trojan would probably be a good game as well. Alright, that was cool for a little bonus stage. So yeah, I appreciate the effort, because the way this game is played out, you know, this is technically advanced. This is technologically advanced. just because there's this 3D aspect, and there's also this 2D aspect that play with each other, and it creates this grave illusion that you're playing a real 3D game, which is interesting. It's technical stunts like that from back in the day that make games like this just like stand out for real, for reals. That's just my personal opinion, if you ask me. Um, Gyrus is okay. It's not the best game, um, but it does what it does for its time, and I can't knock it for that. So we'll play it a little bit more, just because I do have a little bit of nostalgia kicking through my veins right now. Um, so yeah, let me know what you guys want the next Let's Play to be. Um, I heard that Nintendo Switch is coming out with the new Zelda game. I don't know if I want to play that, but that looks so beautiful though, guys. I cannot front with you guys. That shit looks just amazing. That's future. That is futuristic as fuck right there. The game looks like it doesn't even belong on console. Like it belongs in virtual reality type shit. And the Nintendo Switch has always been an impressive console, despite it being a handheld and a console at the same time. If you ask me, it doesn't really work, but it works. So, fuck it. This game might have been more technologically advanced than the NES. Because I don't see the NES, making something like this possible for a feat. And so, yeah. Keep that in mind. Got him. Off to Neptune, baby. And so yeah, this game makes me want to play some NES games, actually. Or some SNES games. I've been missing the SNES, guys. I've literally been craving games. I've been playing too much Xbox, PlayStation 4, and shit like that. But I'm nearly not even good at any of those games for those consoles to even, do a LP or anything like that on them. So that's why you don't see any shit like that on my channel. Steam games and shit like that, because I'm nearly not good enough to play them. And it's just not my cup of tea. Old school games are my cup of tea, and I'm used to playing a lot of these games. First for the PlayStation 1, Alka Hess for the SNES, which is really arcade-ish. Pretty easy game for me to tackle. So yeah, I might just actually tackle that next. That might be my next live stream. I don't know yet, guys. I'm still debating what I want to do. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alrighty, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream of Konami Arcade Classics. If you guys have, make sure to like, subscribe, give me some feedback. Like I said, everything you wanted to know is on the left-hand screen. All the information, a little bit of information about this game. 10 games in total. It's a pretty good package. You can pick it up on eBay for pretty cheap. At least like neatly like 20 bucks at max, which is not bad considering you got 10 games packaged on here. And it's for the Konami Classic areas. You probably grew up with some of these games, and that's pretty interesting to know. So I definitely would advise you guys to pick this game up, play it out, check it out. I might be selling my copy pretty soon, so go check that out on eBay. Yeah. So when I see you guys next time, we'll be heading on to our next live stream, which will be Starfighter 7. And apparently Evil Zone now too, since I'll just put that up. You should already see that on the live stream. But yeah, I will see you guys till then. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure to like, subscribe, give me some feedback, and as always, fans, till next time, bye bye. Also, I want to thank you, all the top donators, and thank you guys for your donations as well.